So welcome to For the Love Making Books. Today I just wanted to share with you this fold here. I'm going to call it the Trouser fold. Okay. And I'm going to show you how on this piece of paper here. So it's quite flimsy paper, it's just music paper. So the first thing you do, and I've just decorated it with a stencil there, just to create a little bit of interest. You fold it in half lengthways. Then you fold the open edge just a little bit. This is your inside pocket. So one of them has to go this way, and that helps you to fold that back on itself. Gives you a bit of accuracy. And then you have to fold it in thirds. So mine's 27 centimeters, so that's fairly easy to divide by 3. So if you can keep your eye on the mark. First mark, there it is there. You probably have to adjust it anyway, so it's just to get everything started. Lined up again. Doesn't have to be completely accurate. So that's what it looks like now. So you've got 6 sections plus these. These next 2 steps, doesn't really matter what order you do them in. So you can cut your trouser legs. So there's your, okay. And then everywhere you have a fold here. These are the little pockets on the inside. You cut a very skinny V. Although this paper is quite thin, so it's not as important as when you would make it with scrapbook paper. See, that hasn't even marked in the right place. So sometimes when you fold things over, they don't always line up exactly. And in the United Kingdom, scrapbook paper is really more like card. So that's when the V's would be quite important. So if you take your trouser legs and just imagine you're going to fold them. So at least this is the way I fold trousers, in half like this. And then the hem up. The hem up, you might have to reverse some of the folds. And then up again. And up again. So that's basically your little booklet, but you'll have to straighten it up a wee bit to make sure. So it opens out. This you're going to stick together. So I'm going to actually show you one I have finished. This is one I made to hold postage stamps. I'm intending making a postage journal booklet because in the United Kingdom we've had the Queen Elizabeth II's head on stamps for a long time. And not only has she passed away, and we have a new monarch, but the Royal Mail are talking about doing away with these traditional stamps. So I was holding on to them. So there's the hem of the trouser folding up and then in again. And then on the other side, the hem folding up and in. So you end up with this pocket in the middle. I've just kept one of the little booklets. I'm not sure what I'll do with it, but I just wanted to keep them all together until I make a booklet. So these are some of the stamps, and sometimes the second class stamps are the nicest colours. At least that's my humble opinion. Like a 10p stamp, whoever buys a 10p stamp, but look at the beautiful colour. And of course for us in Northern Ireland, this stamp here, I've kept it. It's one of the Giant's Causeway. It's again a second class stamp. But lots of purples and greens. So this was just actually jelly print on Amazon packaging. Now I don't know whether I would use it again. It was just supposed to be until I make the journal to keep all my stamps, the Queen Elizabeth II stamps together. These words were just cut out of a poem, but it was quite flimsy when I went to fold it up, so backed it with some jelly. So that was jelly printed packing paper. That's a jelly printed magazine page. That's just maybe even, I don't know whether it's white acrylic or gesso on a big page. It's just to reinforce it because I felt it was quite flimsy. So I'm keeping that for the time that I make. I hopefully will add more to it. I did a little bit of collaging on the front. This is another one I've made for my English class in school. Again, there's your hem. Fold up, and the other, your hem of your trouser leg, fold up, and you get this pocket in the middle. So this is made with scrapbook card, and you do need your V for definite. I've just done it for the 8 parts of speech for my English pupils, and they will write out all the verbs they can think of and pop them in there, all the adjectives they can think of and pop them in there, etc., as we learn them together. So they're going to actually make that in the class. So I'm maybe going to show it to you on this one, seeing it's more robust. So again, your V's, they can be clipped into a journal, or you can use it as I'm using it, just to collect stuff for a particular journal until you're ready. I'll probably include that stamp one into the journal I finally make, but I probably will have the stamps used up by that stage. I'm just going to show you how to glue it together. So there's your trousers. Fold them and hem up on the other side and to the top, Okay, open it the right way. So I'm going to start gluing these down. Let's hope this glues running. Bit too much there. So that's the first one. That's the second one. Sorry. Third one. Now this pocket here does need a wee bit of attention because you don't want it really opening at the back. Yeah, I have lost, well, temporarily misplaced the little silver thing, and sometimes when you press these glues you get a gush. So then this is open the other side of the trouser leg. Excuse that's the way I sometimes talk to the children to make it easier, because if they can see something, I talked about the bunny ear folds because that was easier for them to visualize. So now excuse my tatty old tissue. You've got a pocket, pocket, pocket. This middle one here, which you can either do a circular punch on or you can draw around something. I again have sometimes taken some of these things into my kids to use, and so that's why I don't have them. And there's that. And you can decorate these with little clusters. So hem up and up again, hem up and up again, and that becomes your outside cover. So you can put a little bit of elastic around it, and put a little clip on it, whatever you want to do there. So maybe finish this one up then as well. So here's your pair of trousers, and you fold them in half, hem up, and right to the top, right to the top. So this is definitely not as sturdy, so it's just more like for a clip-in, whereas this here is pretty sturdy. It can be used as just a folder, and it's actually really doesn't need a closure. I've also cut one out of just ordinary avocado dyed paper. Maybe it's easier to see there. The trousers, fold, hem up, right to the top, right to the top. And I've managed it upside down again. So you open it, middle pocket needs glued. Okay. So you can use it, the beauty of this is that you can use it with any sized paper. Oh dear, I can see now with all my creative paper choices that my pocket's not very... I have no idea why we have a volcano situation here. It's hateful. That's probably one of my pet peeves about glue, is how it oozes. Fabrifix does the same. It puts me off the glue for a bit, and then I go back to it when I've forgotten how bad it was. I know some people store their glues upside down, but I don't think I could cope with all the wastage of glue. So you have 3 pockets there, then you must glue this middle one. So imagine your trousers, and you want this open, so you have to glue here and here, line them up. And that becomes your pocket there in the middle. I'm not going to stretch it open when it's still dry. So hem up, and again, middle pocket, and that's your outside. Put your title on and put your decoration on. So hope that trouser analogy will help. I know it helps children, but we're not children, so at the same time something that we can remember. It's always useful. Okay, thank you for joining me.